Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started with our celebrity tarot card reading. But first, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. When you do that, click that bell so you don't miss any of my notifications. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to start out here with our Timothée. This was a request from... It was a crap... I don't even know what that says. Prenal? Deprenal? I don't know what the hell that says. Anyway, subscriber of mine, so thank you so much for your request. If you have a request, anybody has a request, subscriber or not, just go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section, or in the details is all my social media, and you can go ahead and get a hold of me that way also. Okay, we are going to start. So I'm going to do an oracle reading with my oracle cards. This is going to be right off the first layer of vibes, his current energy with these oracle cards. It'll confirm with tarot cards. So we'll get all the good tea, all the good specifics with these tarot cards, but we'll just get a little bit of that overall theme of things here first, kind of get things going, kind of see where he is at overall. Astrology-wise, he was born Wednesday, December 27th, 1995. At 9:16 p.m., he was born in Manhattan, New York, United States, Capricorn sun sign. His moon sign is a Pisces. Okay. His ascending is a Virgo. Wow, I love all those. Birth path 9. So he's a in-depth type. He's probably a very deep thinker. Gotta keep him stirred in that way. He was born Timothée Chalamet. Y'all need to know. I'm going to butcher the names. That's what it is. He began his acting career in short films before appearing in the TV drama series Homeland. He made his feature film debut in Jason Reitman's drama Men, Women, and Children 2014 and appeared in Christopher Nolan's science fiction Interstellar. Okay, we got some current energy, honey. Reverse. All right, that one's up right. All right, so currently we got some stuff dealing with beliefs, having certain beliefs that helps, those of us that feel like we're kind of like trapped into something. It really helps us to explore in a safe space when we have specific beliefs or, values moving towards anything, with solutions that are creative. It just puts you in a certain place. It's a really nice feeling. So his beliefs currently are in a really good place, I think, as of right now. Yeah, stable. There is a new beginning with maybe collaborating with somebody, but there's a lot of delay on the situation. This new start, these are all delayed. These are definitely delayed energy. Introspection. So resistance to introspection, resistance to trying to get into a place where it's necessary to deepen his awareness, the unity and finding a deeper meaning to life. These are types of things that deeper inner introspection, really diving deep to figure out what the fuck this all means. That is basically, it would be like kind of a new cycle for him. So he's probably in the rough ending of another cycle, because the collaboration of creative people will really inspire him to share. It'll inspire him to stimulate creativity in others. So it's super important that this person stays very deep in his dwelling because it's needed. It's necessary. So the new start is delayed. Again, as soon as he's able to discard the old cycle, he'll be able to get into this new one and kind of move forward. So that's just where I'm thinking, my intuition and just kind of the vibe from the cards. So let's get into this tarot reading. We're going to confirm those oracle cards for his current energy. We're just going to find out a little bit about the past as far as love. So we're going to find out about his past loves and any blocks that might have come up that make it really difficult for him to move in love, a forward movement, or maybe it doesn't make it difficult. Who knows? And then we're just going to find out if there was any issues that was, that were in the past. Okay. So any roadblocks, any challenges in specific in the past, any issues, and then we will find out about our present moment and his upcoming moments of love or challenges or experiences. Okay. So let's find out first the past love. Mm-hmm. King of Cups. Yes, honey. Woo! High Priestess and Hanged Man. This was a deep love. This was something that was pretty in depth. That definitely left a scar. Whether this is a person he still continues to be in a relationship with or not, there was definitely some sort of, there was an immaturity to this person, but this person was all about the romance. And there was an expected outcome. I mean, this was something that, positively changed him and could have put him in a place where he even proposed, or vice versa, the other person. It just depends. But there was, the idea of loving love was huge here. And this person, no matter what, they do have a little bit of a temper, but no matter what, their emotion or their sensitivity to Timothée was very specific. It was very important, and it was a new beginning. It was a new cycle. It was a new life. Yeah, there was definitely some sort of expected outcome in that sense. But the feelings were there. It was very, wasn't like an overabundance of emotions. It wasn't lacking any confidence, but it was almost like there was a confusingness to it, probably towards the ending. But this person just was always coming towards him in a really gentle way. So, I mean, that's super important and extremely smart person. As far as kind of, what was going on, any blocks or issues within the situation, there were some hidden feelings. There was a lot of potential in this relationship. It was just very quiet because it wasn't talked about a ton. It didn't really have to be, I guess. So, and even though like they didn't have to like shout it out at the rooftops that they were together, it put them in a predicament where there was a secret was revealed. It was almost like it was so obvious when it happened. And it's just like, no matter where the feelings were here, how hidden they were, how silent the situation was, it was like, no matter what, this Timothée remembers this person in a lot of positivity. It doesn't take away the positive, that the balance that he feels when he thinks about this person. And these are in reverse, these last couple. So this probably hasn't been typically like in a typical manner or traditional manner been dealt with necessarily. I don't feel like it has been. The love was expressed though. It wasn't taken back. He didn't take his love back. He didn't run off with it. And again, this person could be a water sign. They could be an Aries or in water sign specific. Yeah, I would feel. Yeah. So the biggest issue I would say, as far as like this being a roadblock, it was definitely because that it became static. So this, anything to do with, the hangman in reverse is definitely going to give you some sort of static, and it's going to make it so that it becomes boring. It's just like he grew bored or they grew bored, and it was a new relationship. It was a new beginning. This is where it started coming into an end, because it's hard to give up the old ways in a relationship, no matter how young or how old the relationship. It's hard to give up the ways. It's hard to, switch things up, because we are who we are and we become combined. And, he could have been too young. They could have been too young. However, it resonates, but it definitely became pretty static and boring. And again, it wasn't really dealt with, if that makes sense. Let's get into what's going on presently. We have our 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. We also have our 6 of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands. Okay. So thus far, the experience or the overall situation is just learning how to be in a place of yes. So he is very impatient, and he's also pretty naive as far as an individual goes, or the person that he's dealing with. I feel like he's probably dealing with a fire sign currently, or maybe even an air sign or water sign. Pisces, maybe, in specific. Yeah. It's almost like the issue in this relationship is that somebody's playing games. Somebody's fucking around here. Somebody's like, this is going to be amazing. There's going to be a lot of passion. We're going to learn a lot about each other. We're going to learn how to, get into our drive for each other and be determined here. But, and he said, yes. Okay. But the issue is that he's impatient, but somebody's fucking around in the situation here. And again, it could be vice versa, however it resonates. But he doesn't want to have a relationship where there's, no balance, or there's a bunch of delays. And he does a lot of working. He does a lot of manifesting. He does a lot of things that put him in a place where he could put a lot of good things in a relationship. So he knows the value of what he could put into a relationship because he wants a relationship that will be the next step, marriage. That's where he's headed. He's probably not specific in that relationship as of right now because I feel like a new cycle has to begin. But yeah, I think once he gets into a really good change of thinking or changes up with the mind stuff and just changes some of those mental habits, because I feel like something's holding him hostage right at the moment. I feel like something's holding on to him and he can't actually be in a full committed relationship thus far. But when he does get into that place, he's going to want, this wonderful, abundant, happy, good things are happening type of relationship. He wants marriage. He wants the next steps, but he definitely wants a potentially long term. And he looked at this like it was going to be potentially long term, but it's almost like he's like, there's no communication about anything here. And just getting into the nitty gritty of things, it's like if there was communication, it's no harmony in it. The improvement isn't happening. And he feels like they're just kind of fucking around. They're not really learning how to be in a specific passionate relationship. It could have just been like, a quick fling a ding. I mean, who the fuck knows? But it was probably it was playful as fuck. That's all it was. And again, he wants a relationship though. He wants something deep. That's what this person needs. Okay. What is upcoming for our Timothée? We've got Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Temperance. Okay. So upcoming, he will have an air sign. He will have an earth sign, Gemini, air, maybe. Yeah. I'd go with fire sign or an air sign. Gemini again in specific. The issue here isn't probably, I don't know, it's upcoming though. So this person's going to have really good perception on things. This person's really going to have good viewpoints on things, really bring some balance, allow the flow to move through. But I feel as if the balance in this relationship is going to make him feel peaceful, obviously. It's going to bring a lot of mental clarity to the situation, really bringing in some truth, information. He's going to see the entire fucking picture here when it comes to this relationship. And it will be upcoming again, but there is going to be a lot of hard work in this relationship. So again, if he wants that relationship to not be static or boring, and he doesn't want the relationship to end and he wants it to move towards long term, he's going to have to be responsible. He's going to learn how to be super realistic and add a little zazazoo to the relationship when it does get static. He's going to have to do all of these things to get into a place of being realistic as fuck. Okay. That's the idea here. I feel like sometimes when he's in a relationship, he's not like thinking about it like this is life, this is, people are fucked up, people make mistakes, people do certain things. We get boring. He doesn't like the boring stuff. He doesn't like surface. This is definitely a birth path 9. Yeah, no, he's not gonna be sitting around like talking about the fucking weather. He's not at all. So the depth of the conversation intellectually, he's going to need a lot in store with this upcoming person. So if you guys know of anybody with an air, it could be an air sign, could even be an earth sign or a fire sign around him. This could be something that is upcoming here quickly. All right. That is the ending of this little love situation, romance reading. I really wanted to get into that just because there's been a few requests for Timothée and just kind of like with other people involved, but it's like, let's just get it figured out. So hopefully that helps. Please hit subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss any of your future tarot card readings, your love, your general, or your celebrity readings. If you have a request, please ask and I will put you on the list. There is a little bit of a list, not too bad anymore. I'm kind of cutting through it today. And yes, I will get to there's a band that everybody wants me to do. So I don't remember what it's called. I'm getting to them though. I swear, I promise. BTS is done. So go check that out. There will be a video that does pop up. Go check it out, share, like, and follow if it resonates or if you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this reading with Timothée. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good one. See you.